So there is a girl. Actually, there was a girl, and I invited her to my party that I threw a couple years ago, and it was like an illusion to try to pretend I had a social life. It was positive momentum. Like Tasha over there, she invited right away, and like everyone, oh, this is a cool party, let's all go. And like before I knew, I had like 37 like RSVPs. So it was pretty cool. But I was most impressed that this girl I like, she showed up at the party, and like I've always wanted to like just like, I don't know, she's always been very elusive. And so she's like, yeah, me and my friends, you know, we want to do this thing, you know, want to come on? I'm like, yeah, sure, you know. I always say yes. So what turns out is they wanted to go to Killington to snowboard. And I've never snowboarded, and this was like 3 months away from the trip. So I figured I could learn snowboarding in like 3 months. This was back when we had snow. And so, yeah, I was able to go, and like, you know, I'm like a Eastern European street orphan. I'm very, very, very fragile. So I went out and I bought like a helmet, and I bought like slants and like $340 and like whatever equipment. But when you're trying to learn snowboarding when you're an adult, I mean, the number one hardest thing is that you're gonna fall a lot. So I had fallen probably 100 times by the time I went up to Killington. And when they pitched the idea to me, like, oh, it's gonna be great, it's ski in, ski out. Well, what ski in, ski out means is that you have to like ski in and you have to ski out. And this place was at the bottom of the world's longest trail. Like I would literally like hobble in like every day from my beginner slope, because when you're taking lessons, you're on this little beginner slope, and it's like, you know, jingle bells, jingle bell rings a bell, and you're like, you have this magic carpet. And but when you try going back to the slope, it's like, a couple of my friends from the beginner class are like, no, we're gonna do this. I'm like, crap, I gotta get home. I can't. I gotta go down this damn green. It's green, but it's like blue. But so so every day I do this, and when this girl is like, yeah, you know, hey, you know, we've been trying to meet you up. Why don't you come, you know, snowboard with us? So I had to like basically fess up when I met him, and like one of her other friends had this GoPro on her, and it was like videotaping me going like this. all of this. But the thing is, like, I finally learned how to snowboard. So the trick is that you have to take a private lesson, pay another $300. But you have to balance on the snowboard, otherwise you're going to start the fishtail this way and this way. So I just saved you like $100. It's a very hard lesson. But on the final night, we're all drinking because, like, you know, we have to go back to work in our real lives. And someone had this. We were playing this one card game, and someone says, "Oh, let's play Truth or Dare." And like, I haven't played this in a while. And my strategy was always, as Ben is now, always do the dare. So like, okay, let's download a fucking app from the App Store. This is why I'm cursing. Someone wrote this app that says, "This dare." All right. So I took the dare, and let me see if I can describe this. So they first disinfected the toilet. And someone found a penny, and then basically the dare is you gotta like. But the key thing is that it just kept on falling in, and at that point I didn't care, so I just kind of like. It sounds disgusting, but this was like a liberating moment for me, because I was able to lick the toilet bowl, and everyone was shooting videos with their damn fucking iPhones, and it was shared on Facebook the next day. But I really didn't care, because I think I found that maybe sometimes you just gotta like fall down and not really care. But this girl, you know, it ended up that I didn't really hang out with her after that, but I did call the emergency room when I came back, because I could barely walk. And it turns out if you do break a leg, you can't walk. So I did not break a leg, but I did learn that, you know, licking a toilet bowl, it's not that bad. So don't judge people.